thought I'd do a quick channel update. It's been, wow, crumbs, it must have been quite some time since I've done one. I probably can't go back and show you everything I've done in that time, but I thought I'd just give a quick overview of what I'm doing at the moment, what I'm planning to do. Hopefully trying to get some more YouTube videos up, some reviews. I've actually just done the review of the Eduard Juggler of Italy kit. You'll also notice there's a Tamiya P51 that I've actually just finished. Bit of a fan. Lovely little kit. Obviously Tamiya goes together, no dramas. Actually had a bit of a play around with the sort of salt technique on the sort of metal aluminium to try and give it a sort of weathered, patchy, worn look, and I'm reasonably happy with the way it came out. I think you know, each time you learn something new, don't you? So I think a combination of different techniques next time I come to do aluminium, probably the salt technique, and I'll do some patchy, some panels, you know, in sort of different colours and things like that, different shades of aluminium metals, just to, you know, break it up, do a bit of variation, but generally really good. Obviously I didn't use the Tamiya decals. This was a aftermarket set. I can't remember the manufacturer now, but they're actually Cartograph. So the manufacturer's Cartograph, but the actual name on the decals is a different one. But it's a pretty good kit, so I definitely recommend the Tamiya kit if you can get it. Goes together really easy. It's a nice, easy build. It's quite a good build. You know, if you've lost your mojo a bit and you kind of want to, you know, I don't know, just refresh yourself a bit, I suppose. Something easy, not too complicated. It went together well, so I can definitely recommend that kit. A couple of other things. What's new for me? I've been trying out the MIG sort of extra thin. Yeah, it does the job. I mean, is it better than Tamiya? Is it different than Tamiya? To be honest, I haven't really noticed much difference. I'd say it's very similar. It's probably slightly smellier, and the brush obviously is a little different. It's a bit longer, but it seems to work. It does the job. Certainly no complaints from me on that one. What else have I got kit wise? I did actually sell quite a lot of my 172nd kits, because I just thought I tend to generally make 148 now, so I have had a bit of a purge. Recently I could actually let me unclip this. This is going to be a bit and I'll show you what we've actually got that will be hopefully coming up. Clip this. Alright, okay, so I'm not going to take a complete tour of the man cave because frankly it's not that tidy, but under my bench here we have a bit of a stash. The two main kits I managed to pick up at a reasonable price, around 60 quid each. Well, I suppose it's quite expensive, but for 132nd kits with all the goodies, I got both these ZR kits. I know a lot of people, you know, limited edition, collect them. I very much plan to build them. You know, a big P47 fan, so really looking forward to that. Probably going to do the one with the sort of wolf's head on the front. Mainly because I think I like it, looks good. And then obviously we've got the P40N Warhawk down there. Not sure which one I do, although, you know, quite tempted by the actual box art one, you know, with the skull's head on it, but who knows, we shall see. What I'm actually working on at the moment is a couple of kits. Here we've got the Intruder. This is the tram version from Hobby Boss, quite well underway. We've got a bit of photo etch. Bought some aftermarket. I don't know whether this is going to pick this up, the light's not so good here. Photo etch for the cockpit, so that's livened that up a bit, but generally the kit's gone together quite well. I think the nose, I'm going to probably have the nose open to show the sort of radar stuff, you know, because frankly I think the fit of the nose cone is going to be a bit of a challenge and will probably involve quite a bit of filling and sanding, but other than that the kit's gone together without any real dramas. A little bit of care's got to be taken just to get everything sort of lined up with the wings. They didn't fit quite as smoothly as I hoped, but wasn't too bad, so that's that bit. other things I'm working on over here. Let's put a bit more light on so you can see. In the spray booth here we have the Stormovic. This is for the Flory Curse build. Basically we've got to the point where we've got obviously primer, and we've kind of got the sort of metal for the, because I'm going to do some chipping at the front here, and we've got the salt laid down and just waiting for that to dry. So we're going to do sort of salt chipping effect on that one. Paint wise, we're going to probably be looking at, let me just bring it round, we've got the Attacker Orange Line lacquer based paints to do this one in. I think we've got all the right colours there. Really liking the lacquer paints. They're you know, the acrylics, yeah, they can be a little bit more difficult to work with, but these are pretty, as long as you thin them, you know, I know they say airbrush ready, I think, or they used to, maybe they don't now. They've really got to be thinned, you know, but they work quite nicely. I like them. Obviously they're a bit smellier, and you really do need you know, the proper precautions before you start using them. So really they're the main two kits. Once they're finished, not quite sure what I'm going to do after that. I guess we'll yeah, we'll see. We may go for one of the 1/32 kits, or I might get tempted by something else, who knows. Well, anyway, that's just a brief update of what's going on. Thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully I'll be getting some more of these videos up and talking to you soon. Cheers.